this spring, and this is True Timber Conceal. This is new Conceal, so it's kind of got a little blend of all seasons on it. And this particular poncho here is actually a HD poncho, so this thing is really tough, great for walking through areas like this gnarly cedar and this juniper and stuff with its dead branches sticking out and all that. You know, you're not going to hurt this thing, so it makes it pretty nice that way. All right, so this is your Cordura nylon poncho, and this is actually one of our signature series. We give you some things that I really like anyway. So this PSSL version, that's the size. And of course, as always, comes with a couple hanks of parachute cord. And let me just slip it on and I'll tell you a little bit of some of the features here. This one being a signature series, it includes already a hoodie pocket built in. And of course the hoodie pockets, like all of them, has a Velcro strip all the way across its top, has a D-ring in there, so you can put things in there, keys or knife or flashlight or whatever. The other thing that all the signature series include, instead of the regular snaps like this kind here with a button on one side, these are double-sided snaps like we put on our underquilts and our fleece liners. So putting that on this poncho means I've got some more options in how I snap this up, turning into maybe more of a sleeping bag type setup if I want to. Also, this allows me to snap other ponchos to this one. So besides it being HD, it's also signature series, which gives us some extra options. Well, so now I've set up the poncho as a nice little overhead shelter. I've got a pretty good bit of room in here. I've got a pretty good bit of overhead space as well. So anyway, yeah, I could be under here and be just fine. I've used these before. Put it down low enough to where I'm almost on the ground on the edges. Throw my blanket inside of here and sleep out a rainstorm. So anyway, this is one of many, many ways you could set this thing up as a tarp. Now there's 12 tie-out tabs all the way around the outside edges, and they're all sew-ins, no grommets. So I mean, it's a nice sturdy little deal. This thing also will make into a hammock, and I'll show you that right now. Well, get in here and see what we got going on. Nice and comfortable. Well, so get myself a comfortable rest right here. This is a poncho made out of our new 2.1 or 2.2 Honeycomb weave fabric, ripstop. And this is in our X wide series, and so I just want to put this thing on and show you what it looks like, and that way you can kind of get an idea of how it looks on. Okay, so here it is on. As you can see, looks just like our other ponchos. The difference is you see it goes clear down to my wrists, where our other ones come up, our regular ones come up here a little farther, 2 or 3 inches higher than this one does. So this gives me 2.5 to 3 inches more length going when I extend out like this, which also makes it a little bit deeper that you're laying in when you set up as a hammock. Also, if you use that as a tarp, of course, it can cover just a little bit more area. So all in all, it's the same kind of poncho. It does everything all of our ponchos do, but adds just a little bit of width to it. If you're looking for an X wide, that's what I'm talking about right here, X wide. We're looking 5 or 6 inches wider, stretched out like this. It's almost exactly 3 inches wider from the coyote out to the edge of the OD X wide. Here I want to show you the honeycomb pattern, which basically that pattern adds some dimensional stability to the fabric. So the honeycomb is woven out of 2.2 ounce thread, so you're actually getting a quite a bit beefier setup in here, weaving all that in there. It's sturdy, it's tough. You know, I can work my way through stuff like this and all that. You know, and I really don't have that much to worry about. So that makes this thing really for almost no extra weight, really, other than you have a little bit bigger size. You're getting a poncho that's considerably stronger. So we really like that idea. We got about 9 different colors. Up here on the desert here again, and this particular spot here is made up of all juniper trees and pinyon pine. I got a new blanket cover I want to show you, a new pattern we've got, and is available, will be available for you to get. So here we are, nice little deal. This thing's cozy. The ground in here is pretty sandy, so it's, you know, it's pretty soft to lay on. So I mean, I could just throw down just like this right here and sleep through the night, no problem at all. And pack it all up. Did want to show you these mesh bags. See, they got that is a one heavy duty mesh in there. These are not your grandma's mesh things here. These things are tough as nails, and I really like it because they're tough and they're very breathable, and they have a little bit of grip to them, so when you're stuffing your blanket in there, it doesn't try to come back on you like with some of the slipperier fabrics we've used. And there we are. Zip it up there. We're good to go right there. Beautiful deal.